Welcome into Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln Fieldhouse. Derek Martin alongside Brian Bertini here this evening. It is KMA 960 for some great basketball tonight between the top-rated in 4A Glenwood Rams in their opener against Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln 1-0 after a victory against Shenandoah last week. Again, I'm Derek, he's Brian, and Brian, this is a little bit of a different Glenwood look from last year's state runner-up.
Yeah, and you and I happened to do the last Glenwood game of 21, didn't we?
Trevor,
excuse me, with the state championship game. They come up short against Ballard, 47-45. Ballard now not in 4A, so Glenwood kind of the one team, of course, as you mentioned, Derek, they start the year number one preseason poll, 21-4 last year. But again, a little different look. There's some faces missing. Some will be back, I think, and some may not. So two notable players not on the floor tonight, Derek, are who?
Madison Camden is injured. She'll be back, she says, she hopes December 13th. She has been shooting. She's been getting herself ready. She, of course, had ACL surgery after the torn ACL last year. The other one is Coral Matheny, not out this year. We'll introduce you to the starters here in just a little bit. We've got to take a break. National anthem coming up. It's KMA 960 Shenandoah.
At the ARC Group, we take a disciplined approach to marketing. We understand that education and experience must be at the forefront of your decision-making process, and we also understand that all farms manage risk differently. This is Tim McGann with the ARC Group. I would like to meet with you, learn about your operation, understand your short and long-term goals, and then together we form a plan to maximize profitability on your farm. Call me at 712-370-3497 or visit us at agrisconsulting.net.
Iowa Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
Back in on KMA 960 Shenandoah, also online at our KMA Sports YouTube channel, KMAland.com. Derek Martin alongside Brian Bertini this evening. It is Glenwood, the number one rated team in 4A, against 1-0 Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln. Starters for Glenwood, coached by Brian Rasmussen. Jenna Hopp, the 5'11 junior, South Dakota State commit, 5'8 sophomore Danica Arnold, 5'9 senior Abby Hughes, 5'10 senior Kennedy Jones, and 6'3 senior Brindley Arnold, the D1 volleyball recruit. ALs goes with 5'5 junior Megan Elam, a 5'8", 5'8" Emily Palmernakis, a 5'5 senior JC Tyndall, 5'11 senior Bailey Gears, and Gina Carl, a 5'11 junior. We're underway. It is a turnover. Glenwood, they were trying to hit a streaking Danica Arnold, but is out of bounds over to AL. Here's the pressure.
And of course, Glenwood tonight, Madison Camden and Coral Matheny, that's 24 points.
Yeah. And
don't even include the girls that graduated, Elle Scarborough and Emma Hughes. So a little bit different makeover for Coach Rasmussen to start the year. How about that?
Bang. Palmernakis for three. She hits it. She banks it from the right wing, and it's 3-0.
Well, it counts all the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, long swing. Jenna Hopp stops, pops for three, left wing. No good. Rebound taken by Bailey Gears. Outstanding volleyball player and basketball player. Throws ahead to Megan Elam. Elam bounces it outside. Little pump fake from
Elam last year played at Lewis Central, so a new addition for the Lynx squad and Coach Chad Shea.
Down low, Gears finds an open Carl who puts it up and in and one.
Well, one advantage probably the Lynx have tonight, Derek. They've got a game under the belt already, don't they?
Yeah, they took down Shenandoah 42-29 last week. Good look there from Gears to Carl. And it is 5-0. Carl's free throw is good. So 2 3-point possessions there for AL. And it is 6-0 So once again, you can watch this online, KMAland.com, right here on the air as well. Stick with us if whichever one you like, or both. Here's Jenna Hopp, dribble drive, threw it away, stolen away by J.C. Tyndall, and it's another Glenwood turnover.
Probably not the start that Coach Rasmussen would like to see. Little nerves on a few of the girls, but again, they'll settle in here pretty nicely.
Here's a three-point try on the other side for AL. No good this time. Rebound taken by Brindley Arnold. That was Megan Elam shooting the three. Hopp streaking the other way. Steps through, gets fouled. They're going to stay on the floor. And the first foul on Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln is called on Megan Elam. First team foul. On the other side, the foul, by the way, was on Jenna Hopp. That's one thing last year and years as a freshman as well. No trouble staying out of foul trouble inside to Hopp. She'll shoot a tough one, no good. Tried to force it. Rebound taken by Pomernakis. 6-0 AL with the lead. 6.5 left of the first period. Around the perimeter, Elam trying to find an open teammate. Gears the top. Lob down low. Inside, Carl turns. Swiped away by Hopp. Grabbed by Arnold, but she was out of bounds. It'll stay with AL.
Good strip by Jenna Hopp. Reached that double down look. Arnold had a good post position. 6'3" girl. And Carl trying to work around her. And good help, but the AL retains possession, Derek.
6-0, 6:25 of the clock. Lob out to Gears. Free throw line jumper on the way and rattles in.
On court roll right there, wouldn't you say?
Good look by Elam to Gears, who puts it in. An 8-0 AL. They put on the pressure here. Broken. Kennedy Jones has got it. Inside Arnold. Feeds an open Hughes, who can't find the handle. She'll bring it back out to Hopp. Long three. Bang!
Well, Jenna Hopp, as we saw the last couple of years, she does not need a lot of space. Get a shot off. A little bit different release. I've noticed Jenna got a little bit higher release, Derek, this time.
I noticed that myself.
Something that maybe the coaches talked to her about working on, and
she nearly picked up her second foul there out near the half line. Always aggressive, and that's why she generally comes away with about 50 to 70 steals a year.
One thing that might be different this year is they don't have quite the depth that can kind of absorb some of that.
Right, there's a steal. That was deflected by Hopp right to Hughes, who throws ahead to Hopp, who lays it up and in.
There's a quick turnaround. Glenwood, of course, can score points in bunches, so any lead you have won't be safe.
8-5 to score. 5 in a row for Hopp, 5 in a row for Glenwood after 8 in a row for AL. They break the pressure. They got a layup up and in by Pomernakis.
Nice job by Pomernakis. A little bit of a pump fake, let Arnold kind of fly by. Big basket right there.
J.C. Tyndall with the assist. Hughes, she'll step back and try that's Arnold. Danica Arnold. My bad. Kind of looking a little similar, don't they?
Yeah, well, the sisters. Both left-handed, by the way.
Well, I said Hughes, so I mean they're not sisters, but
Danica and Brindley both left-handed. So
missed the three, rebound AL, then the foul called on Brindley Arnold, her first and team foul number 2. 5:13 left in the first. 10-5 is the score, and I'm doing horrible on keeping up on this scoreboard here. Apologize for the at-home watchers. There's a deflection by Jenna Hopp out of bounds. She's all over the place, isn't she?
Yeah, just, she anticipates real well. Of course, this is her third year as a starter, and and she's ultra aggressive. She knows what she wants to do. And
here's a three-pointer, Megan Elam, which is off, no good. Rebound grab and taken by Danica Arnold. Arnold will bring it ahead. Bounces off to Hopper, tries to anyway. It's stolen, and then a foul is called.
That might be on Danica Arnold.
Yeah, I think they got the
Hop
foul
was close
on
that one. I think she was kind of trying to get out of the picture.
Steal there for Pomernakis. Turnover for Glenwood. They've had a few here early on.
Again, some new faces. A couple girls trying to kind of adjust a little bit and figure out their role in terms of may have to handle the ball a little bit more than they normally thought they would this year, Derek.
Gears working it around. Tyndall's got it. Got a high screen. Bounce to Carl on the roll. Attacks the rim. Puts it up no good. But a foul. And she'll get 2 free throws.
Nice two-man game right there. Carl really active. Gina doing a nice job of attacking the rim. And of course, that's 14 fouls already here, Derek. We're not quite halfway through the first quarter for the Rams.
Second one on Danica Arnold. Coach Rasmussen looking like he's going to make a substitution. Lauren Roenfeld about to check in. The free throw from Carl is no good.
You have a lot of arch on that one, did she? A little flat.
And it's actually going to be Jones coming out rather than Arnold, who has the 2 fouls. Roenfeld, 5'8" senior, in. And next free throw for Carl, no good. Rebound by Arnold. So 0 for 2 at the line there. Missed opportunity. And quickly, Hopp brings it ahead. She's surrounded, though, off to Roenfeld. Down low, Arnold on the block. Puts it up and in.
Well, Brindley likes that left side right there. He got the height advantage. Good bank shot.
Well, there's a near steal for Roenfeld. I was going to say, Lauren used to giving assists to Brindley Arnold during the volleyball season. She does it here in basketball as well. 10-7 the score. 4:25 left in the first. Very frenetic pace. Shot up and blocked by Arnold. Gears gets it back, though. Got a girl in the air. Does Tyndall. She loses it. And now a scramble and a jump ball, and it'll be
AL's ball, I think.
AL basketball.
Again, some of the girls, and you can just almost feel like if Brinley or Ha picks up second foul, it really gets a little dicey because it takes away some of their aggressiveness, Derek.
J.C. Tyndall comes out. Molly Romano, the great setter for AL in volleyball, checks in. Also, Arnold sits, and Kate Hughes is in for Glenwood. Free throw line, Gears. She knocked it down earlier, bounces to Carl instead this time. She's surrounded, back to Gears. Around they go to Pomernakis, right wing. Out to Gears, three-pointer, no good. Rebound on the floor, still after it, and Roenfeld's got it. Another jump ball. It'll be Glenwood possession.
Good look by Gears right there. Good ball movement by the Lynx, and they've had a great start, but it's kind of evaporated here kind of quickly here. Rams found a way to get some points in, close in 3.
Man, I feel like we played a full quarter, but we are only halfway through here in this first period. It's kind of the Glenwood nature. They play with such pace, and there's a near steal, and it is a steal because it's a jump ball. It'll go over to AL. Another Glenwood turnover.
In that time, Kate Hughes didn't get a really good clean handle on it and tried to throw the double team.
10-7, AL with the lead. They scored the first 8. Glenwood has scored 7 of the last 9. For all you math majors out there, Gina Carl dribbles top of the key, hands it off to Pomernakis. Now to Gears in the left wing. Gears gets in the paint, shovels it off. It's stolen away by Roenfeld. Roenfeld hugs the sideline, bounces to Hughes. Hughes then is fouled. Good steal there by Roenfeld. 3:34 left in the first, still at 10-7.
I think that was the second foul on Megan Elam, too, for the Lynx, so they've got a girl 2 foul, and it looks like Coach Chad Shea going to make a substitution there probably for Megan.
And color me shocked, they called that a shot. Kate Hughes misses the free throw. I think she was looking to pass.
Well, hey, it's early for the officials, too, Derek. This might be their first game of the year, too, as well. They're kind of adjusting, and it does take a little bit of time to adjust for everybody, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm struggling myself. 10-8 now after Hughes makes the second free throw. Got 1 out of 2. Jazzy Villalobos, by the way, is in. 5'7" junior checking in for Elam. And now they had Tyndall on the bench for just a bit. She's going to come give Pomernakis a break.
Both coaches probably trying to keep some girls fresh here. A lot of adrenaline, First home game for the Lynx and Glenwood's first game officially. So they want to get people in the game and kind of get that initial jolt out of the system.
Gears nearly throws it away. It is tracked down by Tyndall, and then steps over the line and turns it over.
That's tricky on this court, too, because the center with the logo, it disappears and goes from the solid black to the clear, Derek, and I always wondered how many over and backs are on this court.
Well, hey, by the way, their first shot, AL's first shot was a 3. It went in. That matched their 3-point total against Shenandoah, and they were 1 for 15 from deep. Down low, Arnold. She's doubled up. Spins it out to Hop for another 3. Bang! You better guard her.
Well, yeah, you can't let her have any gap. You're better off letting somebody get a 2-shot basket close to the hoop.
11-10 now. Glenwood takes their first lead of the game in the season, and now a struggle and another jump ball and another AL turnover.
You're going to see a lot of jump balls. I think in any game early in the season, teams just don't have that comfort level handling the ball, especially with against a lot of pressure, Derek, and then, of course, add the ramped up pressure by the Rams, you're going to get a few more than you normally would.
Gina Carl going to take her first break. Bailey Mulbauer, a senior, is in. Glenwood has also brought Kennedy Jones back in for Brinley Arnold. Hop at the top of the key against Gears, hands it off to Abby Hughes, right wing, little start and stop, brings it back out to Hop, or tries to, little contact, no worries, she'll step into a 3, no good, little short, rebound grabbed by Mulbauer.
Good job on the board by the Lynx, and I think Coach Shea just wants to be close here in the first quarter.
2.5 minutes left, first quarter. 11-10, Glenwood with a lead. Good little pick and pop there, or a pick and roll, I should say, but it's swatted away by Jenna Hop. Hop ahead to Hughes. Hughes lays it up and in.
That's how quick the Glenwood can turn the corner, a block at one end and a layup at the other end.
13-10. This is a 13-2 run after AL scored the first 8. Now Villalobos struggling to get it across. Gets it to Tyndall. Beautiful bounce to Mulbauer. Missed the bunny. Rebound by Kennedy Jones.
You got to make shots when you get close like that. Those are gimme points.
2 minutes left in this first quarter. Hughes all the way to the rim again. Gets fouled and will shoot 2.
You can see Coach Shea talking about, hey, convert, and that layup doesn't happen. You convert at this end, Derek. You can get back on defense, but Glenwood able to throw the ball down court, push it with the speed of Abby Hughes, and get to the rim.
Third foul on AL. This one on Bailey Gears, her first. 13-10. Want to say thanks to Adam Reef for his help running the camera here tonight. Adam, appreciate it. And this is what he loves to do, right? This is what you're all about, the camera stuff. Free throw for Hughes is good. Now Jenna Hopp takes the seat. Brinley Arnold right back in. One more coming here for Hughes. AL did make a substitution. We'll check the lineup here in a moment. No good in the second free throw, but there's Jones for the follow and the score.
The inability of the Lynx right there to box out. The ball kept alive, and Glenwood picks up the basket on the offensive rebound.
16-10. This is a 16-2 run for Glenwood. And Kate Hughes has a steal. And she's got Lauren Roenfeld ahead of the pack. Roenfeld tries to save it into Jones. It's deflected and stolen away and stolen back by Tyndall.
Well, I think Glenwood's got the pace that they want.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. It's just that, they got to prevent some layups inside by the Lynx.
Tyndall, corner to Romano for 3. No good. Excuse me. That was Pomernakis. Quick outlet on a rebound by Arnold. The Hughes. Hughes right back to the rim. Puts it up. No good. Rebound grab by AL. And now a travel is called on the Lynx, and they turn it over.
And Coach Shea's kind of disappointed on his play right there. If she would have held her ground, there probably would have been a foul call, but she fell to the ground, of course, the turnover, and Glenwood now gets the ball underneath their own basket. So they've erased that 8-0 start pretty quickly, haven't they?
Yes, they have. Danica Arnold's back in. She's inbounding it to her sister, Brinley. Brinley will try the 3. No good. She can shoot it from out there. Rebound fought for, and it's going to be a foul called on Glenwood.
That's Charlie Hernandez.
Freshman Charlie Hernandez. We were first introduced to her during the volleyball season. She was a star. That is the 5th team foul on Glenwood. Kate Hughes takes the seat. Jenna Hops right back in for the close here.
One thing that Coach Rassman, I think, probably stressed this year is what we don't want to do is slow the game down by allowing teams to get to the free throw line and score points. They want to keep them up and down.
16-10 the score. Pomernakis inside Carl to Mulbauer and trying to find Gears, but it's stolen away. Here comes Danica Arnold the other way. Left-hand layup is good.
Yeah, and just overpassed by the Lynx right there. Had a good look, and they didn't get it. And Glenwood now really opened up some distance here in this first quarter.
We're under 40 seconds. Tyndall trying to find a look. Bounces it to Pomernakis. Pomernakis spins away. Back to Tyndall left corner. Hop is on her. Always hunting a steal. Backing her down in the lane. Deflected on a pass. And then it's tipped and out of bounds off Glenwood.
I think said Harlan Andez had her foot out of bounds and she tipped it. They tried to isolate Hop down there in the block, but Carl just couldn't get a good angle on it.
Yeah, is that the one you would want to isolate? I don't know.
Well, maybe with if she's aggressive enough, you pick up another foul. It's not a bad look.
Inbound here for AL into Carl. 23 seconds. Carl is caught out front. Arnold's all over. Bounces it off to Tyndall. Tyndall pump fake. Bounce inside. Deflected. Stolen away. Danica Arnold got the deflection. Sister Brinley got the steal. Brinley the other way with 10 seconds. She'll attack. She'll lay it up. No good. Rebound taken by J.C. Tyndall.
Missed opportunity by Brinley right there.
Throw ahead. Stop and pop. Pomernakis for 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by Kennedy Jones. And a very up-tempo first quarter comes to an end. An 18-10 Glenwood lead. And we take a break here on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
When buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always a great choice. Legacy Mutual Insurance in Clarinda is a local company and has served communities in Southwest Iowa since 1870. We have independent agents ready to help you with your farm, home, and auto coverage. Go to our website at legacymutualia.com for a complete listing of our agents. For over 150 years, your family's needs and success have been our priority. That's our legacy at Legacy Mutual Insurance.
Coaching great John Wooden once said, "It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen." Just as in the world of sports, this quote is vital to the work that we do at Hackett Livingston Funeral Home in Shenandoah. We take care of all the details so that you can focus on what is most important, caring for your family and healing. Hackett Livingston Funeral Home, serving all of Southwest Iowa since 1951.
Shenandoah, we're also back on our KMA Sports YouTube channel, KMAland.com, an 18-10 lead for the Glenwood Rams as they score 18 of the final 20 in the period. AL scored the first 8 of the game, but Glenwood's all right with that. They aren't too scared about any early deficits.
As long as they can get out and get their tempo and your teams don't take advantage of it, which AL missed some opportunities.
Well, Gears and Tyndall down low trying to find Carl. Good bounce to Gears on a cut. Had it deflected. Now she tracks it down in the far corner. Gets it off to her teammate there, Gina Carl, who finds Megan Elam back in the game. Here's a 3 for Pomeranakis from Elam. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of AL. So
there's some opportunities right there. You cash some of those in, and you stay close. And if you don't, they're going to call a foul.
They did. Okay, so I looked like they were going to let it go.
Yeah, I did too.
And I don't think they needed to call that. I mean,
no, it was going to be Glenwood ball.
Right,
yeah,
anyway.
Exactly.
Gears picks up her second foul there, and that's not good news for AL. Their top player with a second foul. A little pressure here, a little three-quarter look, and they'll fall into a zone here. Abby Hughes has the basketball far corner. She'll step into a baseline jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Gina Carl. Nice grab there, and strong grab for Gina Carl. Hop and the Arnold sisters and Kennedy Jones, the original starting 5 out there for Glenwood at the moment. Carl, good find to Pomeranakis for 3. Bang!
Well, she's missed a couple good looks. That time Emily hits a big one right there.
Pomeranakis on a good feed from Carl. She got 8 points. Ahead to Hughes, off to Hop, pump fake, dribble drive, free throw line, handoff to Kennedy Jones, back to Hop at the top of the key. Hop now trying to find a shot. Instead gives it off to Danica Arnold. Arnold will get in the lane. She's got a layup with her right hand this time, and it's good.
Well, everybody cleared out. Jenna Carl stayed with Brinley Arnold and left the lane wide open, and Danica Arnold says, I'll take that, thank you kindly.
And it is now 20-13. Throw ahead AL. Inside Carl, good move, shoots over Arnold and scores.
Well, that was a good aggressive move, and Brinley probably didn't want to pick up a foul, had to give a little space, but nice move by Gina Carl.
Carl finds Pomeranakis for 3, and then a nice post move there for a 2, and it's 20-15, 6:15 left here in the half. Down low, Arnold shoots and misses, but she's fouled, and Gina Carl picks up her first.
Well, and you can see a lot of girls huffing and puffing here early. It's just, like you said, it's been a pretty frenetic pace, Derek, through a quarter plus 2 minutes, and both teams, probably a little fatigued as it is again early in the season. You got conditioning, but it's still not game conditioning, is it?
Right. Brinley Arnold makes the free throw.
And players, and you and I can retest this to his form, but you don't mind free throws once in a while to catch your breath, do you?
Right. Well, even as broadcasters, this has been
exactly, yes,
amazing pace. Like I wrote on Twitter, I said, it feels like we just played a whole game in that first quarter.
I know.
Both free throws, by the way, were good. Makes it 22-15 Glenwood. Brinley Arnold has scored 4 points. Gina Carl, well-deserved rest for her. Here's going to be a foul on Danica Arnold, a little bit too aggressive, and she just picked up her 3rd foul.
Yeah, and you like to be aggressive, but you also want to make sure that you're being aware of where you are on the court and what your foul position. So again, Danica, young player, that might come with some experience.
Yeah, she was was a freshman last year, so didn't get any experience really, if any in-game when the game was not in doubt. So she's getting a start, her first career start tonight, and learning on the job here. Megan Elam floats in the lane, misses it, no good. Rebound Arnold.
Good move by Elam right there. I think she might have been surprised nobody was there to block that shot.
22-15. Jenna Hop in the lane, attacking with her power, and she's bumped by Elam, who gets her 3rd foul.
I think that's her 3rd foul.
So 3 on Arnold, Danica Arnold that is, and 3 on Elam. And now Elam's going to come take a seat, it looks like to me anyway. They're going to try to get her out. And they'll bring Jazzy Villalobos back in.
And that's the 16th foul. So the next foul on either squad, Derek, now will put somebody at the free throw line. 22-15.
There's a look for Hop on an inbound play for 3. Bang!
You might as well just put 3 on the board. You're going to give her that look, correct?
Oh, man. A beautiful setup, too. Just kind of
the old Kentucky back, double screen, let her slide through in the back.
25-15. Jenna Hop's up to 11 points. She leads all scorers.
Rick Pitino made that famous. Now he's at where? Iona?
Yes, he is at Iona. Yep, good call. Down low, Gears backing down Hop, shoots and scores.
Jenna right there didn't really have a good look. Bailey Gears did a great job of positioning, and Jenna did not want to pick up another foul.
25-17, that's 4 for Gears. High post, Arnold out to Hop for 3, way downtown is good. The new stroke looks pretty good. She drills another 3, and it's 28-17. She's got 14 points. Coach Chad Shaw takes a timeout. We'll be right back on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
There's no better time than game time to catch up with friends, enjoy a cold beverage, and let someone else prepare the delicious food. And there's no better place than Stadium 34 in Red Oak. Kitchen, cocktails, and sports are all offered at the Stadium 34 Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. and weekends from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Serving delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus banquet rooms and catering options are available. Call 623-1021 or better yet, stop by Stadium 34 at 1200 7th Avenue in Red Oak.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
Lead with 5 minutes left in the half. Coach Shaw taking that timeout to talk things over.
And to preface that, Derek, this started with Glenwood trailing 8-0.
Yeah. So 28-9 run here. 28 of the last 37 scored by Glenwood. And there's a little bump out top. Foul on Abby Hughes.
And that's the one that drives Coach Rasmussen a little crazy, is because it's 26 feet away from the basket, and now you stop the game and let a team chance to score points at the free throw line.
Yep, so to the line, AL in the bonus. 28-17, the foul there on Hughes. That's over for her.
It's her second.
Her second. I only had her for one. Free throw no good, so I must have missed on one. So no good on the free throw there from Tyndall. And rebound tracked down by Kate Hughes. Back the other way. Hughes puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Arnold's got it. Gets it out to Abby Hughes for 3. That's short. Rebound on the floor taken by Villalobos of AL. A couple of good looks there, especially the Hughes 3, trying to get her going. Here's Gears, long 2, no good, short.
She kind of got caught in between there. I think Bailey thought she had didn't realize she had that much space.
Here's Hop, wide open 3, no good. Little long this time, and long rebound taken by Villalobos.
Yeah, that was a mistake right at the links right there. Left her wide open.
Throw ahead to Tyndall. She'll try a 3, no good. Rebound, Jenna Hop, back the other way. Throw ahead, here's Arnold. She's going all the way to the rim, swatted, but a foul was called on Pomernakis.
That's a pretty good block.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think Brindley, she's on the right-hand side, which isn't her Brindley's strong side, but I don't think she expected Pomernakis to go up and challenge her. And maybe the official didn't either.
Yeah, pretty impressive block right there by Pomernakis, but they guess called her for the body. And Brindley Arnold back to the free throw line where she just made a couple, and she sinks this one. It's at 29-17. Pomernakis going to take a seat. He'll bring Molly Romano back in. Next free throw for Arnold is good. She goes 2 for 2. 30-17. Arnold sits. Roenfeld back in. 13-point advantage, biggest of the night for the Glenwood Rams. Under 4 minutes left in the first half. Bailey Gears across the timeline. Straight man-to-man defense here for the Rams. And a little bump on Hughes. It's going to be her third.
Well, and again, what Coach Rath's going to talk to her about, where is it, Derek? It's 26 feet away from the basket again.
Right.
And, she wants to be aggressive and challenge that, but that's the ones where in those competitive games you don't want to do, especially, like I said, you're going to be short a few players.
And so Gears will shoot a 1-and-1 here. And she gets the 1 and 1.
And the danger is, too, right there, that, with 3 fouls, you surely don't want to pick up 4 here in the first half. But it does take away some of that aggressiveness, Derek.
Brindley Arnold going to come in for Hughes, who sits now at those 3. One more here for Gears. She's got 5. She's still got 5. Good rebound there by Jenna Hopp, and off she goes to the races. She'll get in the lane, leave it out to an open three-point try for Roenfeld. Nearly banked in. Excuse me. That was not Roenfeld. That was Hernandez, right?
Hernandez, correct.
Bailey Gears got the rebound. Back the other way we go. Gears to Tyndall. Tyndall all the way across Gears, right wing. Hop on her. Gears picks it up. She says move to her teammates, and they move around a little bit. Here's a dribble drive, no good by Romano. Rebound again by Jenna Hopp. Hopp on the go to the rim. Lost control. Goes off the hoop into the hands of Hernandez to Arnold, who puts it in.
Brilliant just kind of ended up in her hand. She goes, I'll shoot that. And the lefty, 6'2" commit, as you mentioned, to UNO, buries that jumper, and a 14-point lead for Glenwood.
32-18. There was a time Brindley Arnold was actually a D1 basketball recruit. I think she had an early offer from Northern Colorado. Eventually morphed into this amazing middle blocker. Now will go to Omaha. Very good Summit League team. Here's a good pump fake and a shot from J.C. Tyndall, and it's good.
Yeah, good job by Tyndall. A little pump fake, but to reset, get a good finish, follow through. Big basket right there for the Lynx.
32-20. Lauren Roenfeld trying to feed it into Arnold. Can't handle it. Stolen away by Tyndall.
Not a really good angle. I think that would have been a better two-hand overhead pass, and Brindley was kind of fading away at the angle on that one.
Bailey Gears bounces on a back cut, and it's deflected and stolen again by Arnold, who throws ahead to Hop, who feeds ahead to
Cade Hughes.
Cade Hughes, who puts it in.
And look at Glenwood continues to really get out and run. They beat you down the floor, and with Jenna Hopp's passing acumen, she can find you and get you the layup.
No doubt. Hey, if you can make a layup, you can play and score for this Glenwood team. Here's a swat by Brindley Arnold. Heck of a play again, covering a lot of ground. Loose ball grabbed by Glenwood. Throw ahead to Cade Hughes. She'll try a 3, and that's no good. Rebound, though, by Hop. No good. Follow again for Glenwood. No good. Hop again gets fouled and scores.
Well, Jenna Hop just continues to battle. She's just a little bit stronger this year, upper body. You can really see it. And, of course, she probably knows with some of the girls not able to play this year, she's going to have to maybe assume a little bit more of an offensive rebounding role.
Yeah, I mean.
Because Coral would get a lot of those and kick out. And this time, Jenna's now probably going to find herself maybe more inside the post.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, and Madison Camden isn't even playing in this game. I mean, that's. And she's
only 15 points.
She can score from anywhere.
Assists, yeah.
37-20. 17-point lead for Glenwood. They really pushed this up pretty quickly, and that's just kind of what they do. Here's another block shot. This time it was by Cade Hughes out front. Loose ball, Arnold. She'll run the floor all the way, lays it up and in. Wow.
Just athletic ability right there. And AL struggling to get back on defense, and Glenwood, they know a black shirt. If we get a rebound, there's 3 black shirts heading the other way.
That's a quick 7 in a row there for the Rams to push their lead up to 19. Good dribble, or good look inside, I guess I should say, to Carl, but no good. Rebound, Brindley Arnold again. We are at a minute left in this half. Arnold, start and stop, backing down, brings it out to Hughes. Hughes, long swing across. That's to Cameron Crouch. Hughes into the game. Jenna Hopp.
Yeah, I think Cade Hughes traveled a little bit there.
Still out there, but Charlie Hernandez, or was it
Cade Hughes on the travel?
Okay,
yep,
Cade Hughes was called for the travel there. 52.8 left in the half. Glenwood once down 8-0. They're now up 19 as we close things here in this second period. Right side to Molly Romano. Now to Gears. Gears along the baseline. Gears in the lane, turns, shoots, maybe a piece of it by Hop, missed the shot. Gears gets her own rebound, brings it out to Romano, not Romano for 3. That's a new face into the lineup. Ella Bays shooting that 3. It was no good.
That was a good kick out by Gears. She had the right move, kicked to an open shooter, and as you mentioned, what you mentioned?
Ella Bays.
Yeah, she just maybe come in the game, really didn't have her feet set, and get a good finish. Missed opportunity right there for the Lynx.
25 seconds left in the half. Here's Jenna Hopp out top. Going to work. Start and stop. Goes corner to Crouch for 3. Short. And going to go out of bounds to AL.
And if I'm AL, I pick that up and go, because what I don't want to do is go against the set press defense of the Glenwood, which is what they're going to face right now.
16.1 on the clock here. No Bailey Gears out there, one of their prime ball handlers. Bays has it right now across the timeline. High post Carl turns it out, brings it back to the front of the key. Now back to Carl, the free throw line. Tries to feed Mulbauer, but it's out of bounds, turned over.
Well, a little over 3.5 seconds. Plenty of time for Glenwood to get a shot, isn't it?
Yep, this is going to be a Jenna Hopp three-pointer, right?
Or a Brindley three.
Here's a lob to Hopp. She catches it, shoots, and misses, and had a little more time than she thought. It ends up going out of bounds, 0.5 left.
Now, what you Glenwood is make sure you don't pick up a foul right here. Just don't get a foul and get some chance for AL to get a little bit of points.
39-20. They're not going to get a shot up. That will end the second period. We go to halftime. It's a 19-point lead for Glenwood, which again, a 39-12 spurt after the first 8 were scored by the Lynx. Stay tuned. More coming on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Find your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
Welcome back here at halftime on KMA 960 Shenandoah. Derek Martin alongside Brian Bertini. A 21-10 second period there for the Rams, and they have a 19-point lead, 39-20 at the break. I mean, it was a 8-0 lead for AL early. We're kind of like, hey, you know what? This is what's wrong with Glenwood, or what's right with AL? As it turns out, Glenwood was just biding their time. They score 18 of the final 20 in the first quarter, and then I looked down at the second quarter. It was a 14-10 second quarter, and then Glenwood went boom, 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 and scored 7 to push that lead up to 39-20, and kind of familiar look there from the Rams.
Well, and again, what happens is Glenwood gets you into that frenetic pace. If you can take advantage of it and get baskets there, you can capitalize on it. And AL had some chances there. They had some good looks, but they missed them. And when you miss them, it turns into offensive opportunities really quickly for Glenwood. They got girls that can just flat out get out and run ahead of you. They got good girls that can pass. And then I saw some things happen. I saw some of the younger girls just kind of settle in. And I saw the girls that are the veteran players. I saw Jenna Hopp, of course, Brindley Arnold, step up, and Abby Hughes kind of take over and kind of take those girls and just kind of say, hey, we got this. You do your jobs out there defensively. We'll get you some points, and that's what kind of happened. As you mentioned, they kind of ran away right there at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. Glenwood, 17 points for Jenna Hopp. She has 5 rebounds, 10 points for Brindley Arnold, who has 6 boards and 3 assists as well. And Danica Arnold, her first career start, 4 points. Abby Hughes has 3 points. Kate Hughes has 3 points. Kennedy Jones has scored a couple points as well for the Rams. Leading the way for AL, Emily Pomernakas has hit 2 threes. She has 8 points there in the first half. Bailey Gears, 5. Gina Carl has scored 5. That's 18. And then the other 2, JC Tyndall for the Lynx. I mean, there's been some good things for the Lynx, but they just kind of realize, this is the number 1 team we're facing here, and this is a team that has kind of seen everything on a basketball floor.
Well, and I think Coach Chad Shea's going to say, girls, take care of the basketball. Make good decisions. Finish when you get close. I mean, Derek, there's probably 3 or 4 chances AL had shots right by the rim. You put those in. Let's say you give them 6-8 points. It's got a little different feel of the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, right now 39-20. Glenwood has really started to pull away here in this one, but still a half to play. I think the second quarter felt a little easier to call than that first quarter. I feel like there was just so much going on.
It was like a hockey game with two pucks going at the same time, wasn't it? We couldn't keep up. It's our first basketball broadcast.
It is game number one. 39-20. Glenwood has the lead. We'll take a quick break. Be back with plenty more here at halftime. Glenwood on top, 39-20 here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, and also online there at KMA Sports YouTube channel at KMAland.com.
This is Kane with Gowing Plumbing. Gowing Plumbing is the name to remember for 24-hour service. That includes after hours and weekends, because that is when problems usually occur. We're located in Shenandoah, but we also serve the surrounding communities. That's the way it's been done for more than 70 years. And we work on boiler heat, so call fully licensed Gowing Plumbing any time of day or night. 246-1803 or after hours at 712-310-9248.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com. HawkeyeFord.com. It's where you'll find a complete selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. It's also where you can estimate your trade-in value and receive a no-hassle quote. Since 1988, Hawkeye Ford has been offering a high level of customer service and a commitment to making the process of buying your vehicle an enjoyable one. They strive to deliver 100% satisfaction every time you visit their location on Highway 34 east of Red Oak or on their 24/7 location, HawkeyeFord.com.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrien Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrien Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
This is Josh with Shore Motor Company in Clarinda to remind you that we are your local Chevrolet, Buick, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chrysler dealer. With straightforward pricing, transparent trade appraisals, and no finance manager to deal with, we make your purchase the easiest you've ever experienced. That's our promise to you. And with an express lane for quick oil changes open 6 days a week, our service department is sure to impress you as well. Shore Motor Company in Clarinda, proudly supporting local high school sports.
Welcome back to action here. We are ready to roll, and sorry about that. Kind of not a real smooth transition, but here we go. As it is a deflection and a steal and a takeaway for AL.
I think it's important that AL gets off to a good start here and gets some confidence here in this third quarter.
Hand off to J.C. Tyndall. She brings it back out to Gears. Open three, top key, bang!
Well, that was a nice little start right there. They started the game with a three, and they start the second half with a three. So it's the in-betweens they got to work on.
That's their third three of the night. They only had one in 15 tries against Shenandoah last week in their victory. There's a miss by Arnold, but it's deflected and taken and out to Jones, who gives to Hop, who shoots a three, and it rattles off the rim and then out of bounds off of AL.
Again, Glenwood does such a great job on keeping balls alive. They tip it out. Brindley, of course, 6'3", has got a little bit of advantage, but they get it to your shooters. And, of course, with a lot of shooters, Derek, you can go to multiple girls and they can hit from the perimeter.
39-23. It is the original five here. Jones gets it into Abby Hughes, who finds Arnold, who puts it up and in.
Good job by Abby Hughes right there. He went down low this time. Arnold picked it up. The lefty scores.
That was a heck of a play and a heck of a feed by Hughes to Arnold there on the inbound play. They've been having success on inbound plays. There's a back cut for Elam, deflected out of bounds off of Abby Hughes. He'll stay with AL. 7 minutes, 2 seconds left in the third period. A 41-23 Glenwood lead. It was as high as 19 there at the break. Bailey Gears, free throw line, throws corner to Tyndall for three. Bang!
Well, Coach A likes that. A little bit more better ball movement, spacing, and they find the shooter, and then you got to bury him, which they did.
41-26. Abraham Lincoln with a three. Here's Arnold to answer. No good. Rattles off. Rebound, though. Abby Hughes puts it on the deck, loses it. She got it back, and then they called a jump ball, and it will be AL basketball.
It was a one-person jump ball, wasn't it? There wasn't another hand on it.
It was about to be, but the whistle was pretty quick there.
Well, first I think Coach Rasmussen might call a timeout and preserve possession, but when you have a 15-16 point lead, you're not too concerned about one possession.
Yeah, he hasn't done that yet. Hasn't taken a timeout. There's been one. Coach Chad Shaw took that, I think the second period is when it was. Gears, little high post, couple of fakes, gives it off to Elam. She'll try a three left wing. No good, little hard. Rebound, tipped and grabbed. Taken long by Kennedy Jones. Hands it off to Hughes. Hughes, bounce underneath to Danica Arnold, who puts it in.
Again, if you don't get back quickly defensively, you're going to give up an easy shot for the Glenwood Rams, which they did.
43-26, the other way. Gears has a layup and
nice
puts it
pass
in.
By Megan Elam right there to navigate past Jenna Hop, and Gears the recipient of the pass by Elam.
43-28. There's a swat by Bailey Gears. And then a loose ball grabbed by Hughes, and she's bodied and bumped by Gina Carl.
Carl just kind of got out of position right there, but good block by Bailey. I think Jenna Hop thought she had the corner and get that scoop shot up that she's kind of famous for, and didn't get it on that one.
Foul there called on Carl, her second, the team's first, actually the first foul of the entire second half here, entire third period at 5:45 left in the third. 43-28, left side Hughes. Gets a screen from Arnold, rolls off it, lobbed, and puts it up and in. Wow.
Kind of landed on the back of Megan Elam and still got the shot up.
45-28. Elam streaking through defenders. Finds an open Tyndall. Another three-point try. No good. Rebound backside by Jenna Huff.
Quick shots. You don't get them, and it turns into possessions for Glenwood.
Throw ahead to Danica Arnold. She had to save it. Couldn't quite handle it. And
got a girl hurt, I think.
Megan Elam, she down on the court.
Officials, it's a safety thing. They want to make sure that the players, the other team gets the possession, they'll stop the clock. And AL holds possession. They keep her in the game, which I thought usually they had to bring her out, but they kept her in.
2-1-2 look here from Glenwood. Elam with it on the right wing. She'll drive baseline around Jones and then stepped on the baseline out of bounds.
A little bit of a push by Kennedy Jones right there to kind of nudge her out. But Megan got a little bit too much of the baseline on the foot. Turnover Glenwood.
45-28 with 5 minutes left in the third. Jenna Hopp dribbles left wing. Looking for a shot between the legs. Now trying to set up a play. Drives baseline. Puts it up. No good. Got her own rebound. Follow and score.
Well, that's what Jenna does so well. She misses shots, but she gets off the floor quick enough that she can get up and get a second attempt at what she does.
You're right. She is she's a lot stronger than last year, previous years. Missed shot on a floater by Elam, no good. Rebound followed by Carl, no good. There's Hop with another near rebound, though it's grabbed by Tyndall. Off to Gears, left hand, no. And now Hop clears the rebound. And off and running, has it deflected and stolen away. Throw ahead to Elam. Elam, she'll try a three. Bang.
That's a good spot by Megan right there. She got her feet set and buried it.
And a timeout taken by AL. Makes it 47-31. And it's a quick 30-second break. We'll be back in a moment here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and our KMA Sports YouTube channel, KMAland.com.
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes time to have a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart family pharmacy to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy in Oakland, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We're back on KMA 960 Shenandoah and on our KMA Sports YouTube channel at KMAland.com. Got a Twitter DM from Mark Hughes who's watching and says, the quality, the picture's great, and we're great. I mean, that's a great compliment from him, right?
I appreciate that.
Here's Jenna Hopp, handoff to Danica Arnold out top. Now to Kennedy Jones, left side, down low on the block. Arnold swatted away by Gears. It goes right to the hands of Abby Hughes, though, and a foul is called on AL.
Gina Carr with a little hook right there, but good body position and post defense right there. And Arnold, that was a tough angle.
Foul there on Carl is her third, team foul number 2. Halfway through the third, 16-point lead for Glenwood. Arnold, good look to Hughes, missed the shot. A lot of contact, no whistle. Rebound taken by Elam. Elam streaking ahead. Stops on the right wing, just hit a three from there a moment ago. Hands it off to Pomernakis out front. Pomernakis scored 8 in the first half, none yet here in the third. Gets a handoff, will try a long 2. It's no good.
Oh, looked good, yeah.
Yeah, it did. Rebound by Arnold.
That UCLA high post look there.
Jenna Hopp in transition for 3. Bang!
She'd been kind of quiet. She decided, it's time for me to get back in the scoring column, right?
And pushes the lead back up to 19, I should say. 50-31. And there's a travel called on Gina Carl.
Yeah, I mean, AL really felt like they made some progress in that third quarter, Derek, and you look up and they're right back where they were at the start half, aren't they?
Absolutely, yeah. A couple of substitutions here as Lauren Roenfeld's back in.
Charlie
Hernandez back in. Hop hands it off to the freshman Hernandez. She brings it to the top of the key, throws it right side to Roenfeld. Inside Arnold, good flash. She'll fade away and shoot and score.
Well, you bring her to the right side, then she can spin back to her strong side left, and there's just nobody going to defend her right there tonight on this floor.
Once again, I said this earlier, Roenfeld to Arnold. That's We're used to that in volleyball. Happened here a couple of times tonight in basketball, too. 52-31 in the post to Gears. Back out to Gears for three. No good. Rebound taken by Charlie Hernandez. And now they got numbers. 3-on-1. Over to Hop. Hop will pick it up and shoot a three in the corner. No good. Rebound backside taken by Hernandez. Another chance here for the Rams. Hernandez to Hughes. Hughes on the right wing with 2.5 left in the third. Good roll. Arnold gets some contact, fades away, misses the shot. That a foul is going to be called on. Looks like AL is going to get called, or no. Going to call it on Glenwood.
Yeah, I mean, when Glenwood had that fast break to hit 3-on-1, basically, Hop could have had a layup. What does she do? She flattens out and goes for the three-pointer. Most schools would take the layup. Coaches would be going inside. But Glenwood says, no, we'll take that because your chances of Jenna hitting a three are probably just as good as a layup.
Yeah, they did call that on Gears. I thought so, and it is her third. Team foul number 3. Inbound to Hop. Hop, dribble drive, baseline, start and stop. Loses her, nearly lost her footing, I should say, and puts it up and in. She's got 24. And it's
well, she's getting them inside, outside, offensive putbacks, threes.
It seems like an effortless 24 to me. Elam lost it in the lane and then stepped on the baseline. Another AL turnover.
Well, this is what happens. You just get in that pace that's too out of control. We got a technical foul now.
Yeah, Coach Shaw's going to get a technical foul, and it's going to put Glenwood on the line for 2 and the ball.
Either he was on the court during the act of play, which might warrant one, or he'd been chirping in the ear of the official, and he says, you know what, I had enough.
Yeah.
So good officiating here. The other official, not the one who gave the tee, comes over to kind of negotiate a little bit, right, Derek?
Right. Free throw is good from Hop. She's got 25, and we'll make it 26 with a nothing but net free throw.
And they'll have the ball.
And they've got the ball, and their lead is ballooned to 25 now.
Kind of almost like
31.
Make it, take it, and one-on-one, isn't it? Glenwood kind of has their hands on the ball a lot, and again, a rough start, Derek. We started out 8-0. AL looked like the Lynx were going to come out and really kind of make life interesting with a couple players missing for the Rams, but Glenwood is picking up right where they left off.
Hop in the lane. Beautiful bounce to Arnold, who puts it in.
You could give her an assist. It kind of rolled off her shoulder to Brinley, but she was the last one to touch it.
I'll give it to her.
Yeah.
26 points, 8 boards, 2 assists for Jenna Hop. Little give and go and a nice pass around. They go to Elam, left wing. Three-pointer is good.
That's a nice second shot by Megan. Good three right there. Again, there's some good working parts for the Lynx tonight, and they're gonna have their say in the River Cities Conference as well.
Missouri River.
Missouri River.
Out to Hughes for 3.
Wrong side of the stage.
No good. Rebound Hernandez hits the deck and is going to be called for a travel. They're letting them play out there. This is a very physical game.
And Glenwood wants that. They want the physical. They want the little body contact to knock you off balance, to put the ball out there. They want to be able to bump in and hit you and knock the ball loose. And if they can get that style, this is kind of the result. It ends up being where you're the opponent kind of looking up at a pretty good-sized deficit.
24-point advantage here for Glenwood. Good look inside. Gears puts it up with a left hand. No good. Another rebound for guess who? Jenna Hop. And off she goes in transition. She'll stop. She'll pop. And she misses it a little short. And then a rebound. Going to be a foul on Glenwood.
It might have been too close for Jenna. I like that, though. I like when kids stop up and do that little mid-range pull-up, that 13, 14-foot shot.
Well, you think about it.
It's kind of a forgotten shot in basketball anymore.
How much do they practice that? Because it's like you don't come to a floor and say, well, I'm going to shoot from
13, 14. Yeah. It's either you're shooting 20, 22, or you're shooting within 4 or 5 feet.
Down low, Gears deflected by Hernandez. They've been trying to isolate her in the post and out of bounds, but off Glenwood. It'll stay with AL. 58-34, a 19-14 quarter here for Glenwood. They've scored 18, 21, and 19 in this game. All-name team, Jazzy Villalobos. Left side around they go now, trying to feed Gears in the post again. The pass was off, and it's stolen away by Kennedy Jones, who's then fouled. Kennedy Jones gets the steal.
Ellie Bays, I think, on the foul there, Derek, number 11.
Ellie Bays gets called for the foul. Thank you. That is the team's 5th.
Again, this is Glenwood's first official game of the year. They had a Hall of Pride scrimmage Saturday against Carroll, but Shenandoah had an official game against Shenandoah, as you mentioned. So they've got a game under their belt. Glenwood now, you can start to see, as we saw that second quarter kind of take shape, they kind of worked out a few things.
Cameron Crouch is back out there for the Rams. Kate Hughes, tried to bounce it inside. It's deflected and stolen away. Villalobos has got it. 10 seconds. 58-34. Villalobos around to Bays, around to Pomernakis for three. He nearly banked in again. Rebound by Jones.
Maybe she's been working on that.
And that will do it for the third period. It was a 19-14 period, and Glenwood has a 58-34 lead as we get set for the fourth period. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and our KMA Sports YouTube channel at KMAland.com.
Many businesses talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit rogersrx.com.
If you're looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on, look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Well, we're back as Glenwood gets a three-point try from Brindley Arnold. No good. Rebound grabbed and taken by Bailey Gears. AL down by 24 as we begin this fourth period. Been a heck of a performance for Jenna Hopp. 26 points, 9 boards. Arnold has 18 and 8. Down low, Gears, great position, puts it up and in.
Bit of ball position. Nice two-man game right there by the Lynx. They isolate a little bit. Brindley got kind of caught on the wrong side. Nice finish.
I think it was J.C. Tyndall will give the assist to on that one. Down low, Hopp is attacking the rim. She's fouled on the shot, and we'll get 2.
And one thing that Jenna has kind of excelled at the last few years, Derek, is when she gets in, she moves her body back into the defender, and she's strong enough to absorb the contact, and she often gets the basket in the one. This time just the free throws, but she gets by you and then gets back into you, so you pick up the foul.
The foul was on Gears. It's her 4th. It is the team's 6th. So Glenwood's in the bonus the rest of the way. 2 for 2 for Hopp. She's up to 28. Any idea off the top of your head what Jenna Hopp's career high is?
It's more than 28. It will be after this game.
Yeah. Left side of Megan Elam. I think she's probably hit in the 30s before, huh?
Well, I don't know, though, Derek. There's so much balance on the Rams.
Gears, good attack, tough shot. Rebound on the floor, going to be a foul on the floor.
And sometimes they were winning games big enough that, midway through the fourth quarter, they're kind of wrestling a little bit. So maybe it's not as high as we think.
Foul there called on Kennedy Jones, her first. Team foul number 2. AL will inbound it here about a minute in to the fourth. Gears, pump fake. Oh, good leave for Carl, who puts it up.
Yeah, that's what Coach Shea would like to see, right? There's some good things that are going to come out of this for the Lynx. They're going to be able to look at as they get ready to start their conference season.
60-38. Here's a shot for Glenwood. No, a foul.
Over the back, Arnold. Danica Arnold right there.
Yeah, it's going to be her. She had 3. I'm going to double check this because I had Hughes for that's
her 4th.
That is her 4th. Okay, so she had 3 in that first half, and now just
picked up 2 really quick in the first quarter, and then she got 3 early in the second. Didn't play much, of course, and then picks one up here.
60-38. Pomernakis thought about a 3 instead to Elam. She's thinking about it too. Spins in the paint, leaves it back to Pomernakis. Good man-to-man defense there by Arnold. Inside to Carl. She'll throw it across left side. Tyndall gets a screen, rolls off it. Left side to Gears. Bounce inside Carl. Little mismatch maybe. Turns, shoots, misses. No. But a foul. And she'll shoot 2.
Brindley did the reach around. Didn't slide the feet quick enough right there and stuck the arm in there. And got the foul. She kind of knew it too. It was kind of one of those. She kind of took the shortcut out and used the arm It's a long one, but got to move the feet.
Second one on Brindley Arnold. Free throw is good. Gina Carl's up to 8 points. Danica Arnold takes a seat. In comes Kate Hughes, 5'4" junior with some good minutes here tonight.
Some interesting games coming up for both these squads. AL will be here Friday night. They'll host Sioux City North in a conference game. Glenwood at home. They'll open their conference against an Atlantic squad. So,
Gina Carl.
Girl and boy doubleheader in Glenwood Friday night.
2 for 2 at the free throw line makes it 60-40. We're at 6:10 left in the fourth. Abby Hughes just kind of dribbling out top, gives it off to Arnold. They're just kind of trying to work their stuff here with this 20-point lead.
Trying to isolate Hop on the low. They got Megan Elam gun and guard on there. Had a mismatch. Just couldn't get it to her.
Deflection, grab by Arnold, nearly goes up and under, but it goes right in the hands of Hughes who puts it in.
Well, Gina Carl had lost track of the ball, went right over her head, and Hughes is the recipient of that fortuitous bounce and finishes it off with a basket.
Kate Hughes has 5 points in her season debut.
We're getting close to the point where Glenwood might pull some subs here and make sure that you don't get some unintentional injuries right now that you can probably...
They don't need anymore.
Yeah, they don't need anymore.
Here's Abby Hughes all the way to the rim after a steal by Kennedy Jones. Puts it up and in.
Now a little flat foot defense right there. A little fatigue probably by the Lynx here in the fourth quarter.
I don't blame them. That first quarter was something. first quarter of the year, and we had a chance to call probably one of the more frenetic quarters we'll see all year. Here's a steal by Hughes. Abby Hughes, that is. Now Brindley Arnold brings it into the front court. She wants to drive. She will. She shoots and scores. She's got 20.
Yeah, just really a mismatch right there against Gina Carl. She got the cop behind her, and Brindley Arnold took advantage of her 6'2" frame.
I might go as far to say the 20 for Brindley Arnold. That's a career high, right?
I think that might be, yes.
So a combined 48 from Hop and Arnold.
Which the two girls you would expect to kind of lead the way here.
Pomernakis tried to
by the way,
inside.
Madison Camden, she adds about 16 points a game too.
Jones all the way puts it in after a steal.
Nice job by Kennedy right there. And
that was not an easy shot. Makes it 68-40.
Glenwood getting close to that 35-point mark too, Derek.
4:20 left in the fourth. Around they go. AL. I think, yeah, you're right. They are tired right now. Gears will shoot. It's swatted by Arnold. Goes right in the hands, though, of Carl, who misses, and then a tie-up. Hopefully everybody's all right there. Was it Gears who hit the deck there?
Yeah, it was.
Glenwood going to make some wholesale substitutions here.
Well, you've got several really good athletes. You got girls that play volleyball a lot. You got cross-country girls on the Glenwood squad right now that get out and run. So, and they're very well conditioned, knowing that this is the style you're going to play.
We only made 2 subs. Looks like Gears hits a 3. She's got 15.
It's been a quiet 15, though, but it's been solid. She's going to be a nice player this year.
68-40. She was our KMA Land Volleyball Offensive Player of the Year. There's a foul call. It'll be Abby Hughes going to the free throw line. And I just thought, she's really good at volleyball, 4-year starter. Probably going to play volleyball at the next level. It's not the case. She's looking to play basketball. And we can see why. Free throw for Hughes is good.
She does lots of good things. She's got that lanky frame. She can guard on the perimeter a little bit. She can shoot the 3. She can handle the ball.
There goes Jenna Hop for the last time tonight. We'll see her. 28 points.
Maybe.
I would guess that's it.
She might work her way down by the scorer's bench and kind of sneak in and see if she can get to 30.
Abby Hughes missed the free throw after making the free throw.
Yeah, she didn't start it. She started to stand up before she dribbled. So
she got the rebound, as Brian was alluding to right there, and then got called for a travel.
She tried to dribble and stand up, but you got to dribble, then stand up. And she stood up and then dribbled.
69-43. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, that rule.
I know.
I think you should be able to stand up.
You can skid on the floor with the ball, but you can't stand up.
Here's all the way the other way. Charlie Hernandez misses a little layup, no good. Rebound blocked, grabbed again by Hernandez. Back out to Hughes, then stolen away by Pomernakis. Megan Elam driving the baseline. Oh, she's out of bounds again, right?
Out of room. 90-foot floor, and Megan went 94 and 6 inches.
They had a few more feet. Yeah. She's going to be in good shape there, but she's going to come out of the game now, and AL's going to start to bring in some reserves. Molly Romano, she played earlier. Jazzy Villalobos played earlier as well. Ella Bays is back in. Hudson Rao is one we had not seen. She's in. Then Bailey Mulbauer, another one that we had seen previously. Lauren Roenfeld gives it off to Kate Hughes for 3. Bang!
Nice job by Hughes right there. Get her feet set.
Nice look, Roenfeld. Just loves those assists, doesn't she? 72-43. We're at 3 minutes left in the fourth and in the game. Mulbauer misses a little bunny. Abby Hughes fights for the board, and it's a jump ball.
The ubiquitous jump ball.
And it will
early in the season, you can just count on in girls basketball probably, 8 a game? 4 a half.
We were well on our way to surpassing that early, but Abby Hughes, by the way, gets the rebound and gets replaced. Is that Lauren?
Well-deserved rest probably for Abby.
I don't have a 33. Is that Lauren Hughes? Who is that? 33?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's...
I don't know who it is.
We don't know who it is? Are they on your roster?
No.
Okay. Well, I got my roster off the Hawkeye 10 website. And you're an elementary school teacher, so I can't... I know. They've changed since then.
Well, and she's not on the varsity bound roster. Again, probably predicated by Madison Camden not in uniform, Grace Neitzer, and then Coral Matheny. So Coach Rasmussen probably late had to bring up some players.
Missed free throw, though, 72-43. It remains. Good look to Mulbauer. Puts it up and in. We're going to find out who that is.
Lauren Hughes.
Lauren Hughes. I thought it looked like her, but it is. Sometimes I just see ponytails and I don't know who's what. It is Lauren Hughes out there. Missed the free throw, and then a fight for a loose ball here with 2:18 left.
We want to give her props as well. So.
Yep. Thank you to somebody over there. 72-45.
Glenwood Film Crew.
The Glenwood Film Crew let us know. All right. Lauren Roenfeld. And we don't have this one either. I don't anyway. Number 21.
Nyla Nanfito.
Nyla Nanfito is in. So there's a couple additions here from that roster I was looking at today, the varsity roster. Like you said, injuries for Glenwood, so they needed to add. And there's going to be a foul called on Kate Hughes. Be the 5th team foul with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left.
And it doesn't seem like much, but these are important minutes, Derek, to get in early in the season to kind of get used to the pace, get used to some different calls.
Oh, they've
used to some things. Yeah, love that play.
Nice little play there. Hudson Rao threw it off the back of Hughes, but then it kind of went away, and so she just had to reset the offense. Villalobos down low, Mulbauer. It's not often that I would get that excited in a 72-45 game late in the fourth. There's a foul called on Nanfito, it looks like, on the floor.
That's a student of the game because that means she's watched some NBA.
Right.
Right?
Correct. That's the 6th team foul on Glenwood. And
got a text from Mr. Dave Little that says the most points he can find for Jenna Hopp was 26.
Okay.
Camden hit 30, but that might be Jenna Hopp's career high, 28. So
appreciate it. Dave knows what he's talking about.
Dave knows.
72-45. 100 seconds left in this one. At least on the game clock. Here's a deflection, loose ball, stolen away. Aubrey Sandbothy does the honors there. Here's a bounce to Villalobos. She'll put a shot up and in. Jazzy Villalobos on the board. We'll say this as well. Glenwood, early on, they were turning it over quite a bit. And I think I looked entering the fourth, they only had 9. So that, you play with that pace, you're going to have some turnovers once in a while.
You know that comes with the territory. But, it was a little uncharacteristic. Again, probably not having some of their normal ball handlers out there.
72-47. Villalobos gives it off to Sandbothy. Sandbothy back to Villalobos. Been wanting to say that all night. Dribble drive, Villalobos for 3. Bang!
I like that. Good spacing right there. Let the feet set. And, AL, considering they put up 50 points tonight, Derek, Coach Shea's got to feel pretty good about that.
Now, Crouch for 3. Bang! Back.
He says, 72 is not enough. Let's make it 75, right?
How about that? 75-50 now. It is 7 threes for Glenwood tonight. We're down to 35
Glenwood
seconds.
averaged about 70 points a game last year, so they're right kind of where they picked up.
Villalobos maybe.
Yeah, I think she kind of
banged
her knee.
29.7 seconds left. They're going to, Coach Shaw, see if he makes this.
She says, you want to clown? She says, no.
No.
I just made a 3, Coach.
Exactly. She can put another one up here. Little heat check maybe on the way. There's a deflection, and it's taken away. Nanfito's got it. Leading the break. She'll stop and hand it off to Charlie Hernandez. Back to Nanfito with a jumper, no good. And a long rebound is taken by Sandboki all the way the other way. 15 seconds left. Misses the layup. Rebound, though, grabbed by Hudson Rao and AL, and a shot up and in for the Lynx.
Nice move by Hudson Rao right there.
And it was actually Ella Bass who got the hoop. 75-52 will be the final score as you hear the buzzer, and it's a victory for the Glenwood Rams as they open up the season with a solid 23-point win on the road. We'll wrap things up next here on KMA 960 Shenandoah, our KMA Sports YouTube channel at KMAland.com.
Sports teach our children important life lessons, like how to work together as a team and the importance of a great coach. TS Prosperity Group, a division of TS Bank, understands the importance of a successful team, especially when it comes to your finances. Let TS Prosperity Group be the coach of your financial team to help guide you to success with the goal of sleeping better, knowing your prosperity is protected for the next generation. Contact tsprosperitygroup.com to schedule your free 30-minute consultation today.
We're back on KMA 960 Shenandoah. Derek Martin, Brian Bertini, and a big thanks to Adam Reif tonight for his help with the video camera, as it is a 75-52 win for Glenwood. We believe career highs for both Jenna Hopp and Brindley Arnold tonight. 28 for Jenna, who also had 9 boards, and Brindley had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and for 3 assists. I'm going to check on blocks too. She had 3 blocks and 2 steals. I mean, that's a great box score there for Brindley Arnold in her first game of her senior year.
Yeah, I mean, you got the balance you're looking for. You knew without Madison Camden, who's out, at least till maybe a couple weeks here. Of course, a couple other girls not maybe out for the season. So what do you do for Glenwood? You tell the girls that you count on, hey, step up, let's put the ball in your hands. Of course, Jenna Hopp, we noticed a couple different things about her. She looks a little stronger.
Yeah.
The release point's a little higher. The results have been pretty effective. She looks really good. Brindley Arnold, I think a little bit more. Maybe this is a year where the ball goes in the post a little bit more, Derek, because you don't have a couple other players that you had in the past. So that she's going to get some more touches. And the defense looks pretty good. They're really aggressive. And, of course, the trademark Glenwood, get out and run ahead of everybody and get you in a frenetic pace, which we had a hard time keeping up first quarter.
Right.
But Glenwood gets done what they want to do, get that opening win, and they get ready to start conference season.
AL scored the first 8. Glenwood 18 of the next 20, though, to take an 18-10 lead after 1. And then a big 7-0 run to finish out the second period, push it to a 39-20 halftime lead. It just continued to grow from there, 19-14 in the third. And then actually AL outscored them 18-17 in that fourth period. We mentioned the 2 career highs, we believe, 28 for Hopp, 20 for Arnold. Also got 8 from Kate Hughes. I'm going to guess that's a career high, too. Danica Arnold had 6. Abby Hughes had 6 plus 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Good floor game from Abby tonight. Kennedy Jones had 4 points. Cameron Crouch hit that late 3. AL, they were led by Bailey Gears, who had 15 points and 5 boards plus 3 assists. Also got 8 from Emily Pamernakis. Those were all in the first half. Gina Carl scored 9 points. JC Tyndall had 5 points. Jazzy Villalobos had 5. Megan Elam scored 6. Ella Bays and Bailey Mobauer with 2 points each. It all adds up to a 75-52 win for Glenwood, which moves to 1-0 on the year, while AL drops to 1-1. As Brian mentioned, back in action, AL against Sioux City North. We'll have Matt Argensinger as a reporter here on Friday for that one. That's a doubleheader in the MRC. And then Glenwood Friday at home against Atlantic. You going to have the call of that, Brian?
Yes, I will.
And that'll be through the FDS KMA video of that.
Giving updates on your connection show as well.
Absolutely. We'll be hearing that on afterwards on our scoreboard show. All right, again, big thanks to Adam Reif. Big thanks to everybody out there listening. And a big thanks to Brian Bertini. You've been listening to Iowa High School girls basketball action on KMA 960 Shenandoah and our KMA Sports YouTube channel at KMAland.com. From Council Bluffs at AL Fieldhouse, this is Derek Martin for KMA Sports.